On-screen shorted. Oh, Neo, do not load states. Remove them. Emu cheater. Now he's using accepted emulator, so don't worry about it. Okay, so they have started. As usual, one of the streams, most likely Neo's feed, will be delayed for a little bit, so we can have the awesome sync. But 1-1, not a big of a deal. We start with Donkey, but we say goodbye to him because he's big, slow, and we play games to go fast, so So Neo apparently got the better extendo. Killer had a little bit of trouble, I'm not sure. Actually, Killer, I believe he got correctly, but uh, Neo got the better extendo, so that gives him a slight advantage while entering Ropey Rampage, where we are going to see the first interaction of Bonus Warp. That essentially, in this game, we do not need to complete the bonus, but some bonus actually send you directly to the end of the level, which we're going to abuse them in another stage later on. So that sends Neo almost to the end of it, where he's going to roll to the Kremlin and make sure he's finishing without hitting the army. Now, 1-3 Reptile Rumble. There is a tricky roll that if you roll too early, you get killed by the snake. If you roll too late, you grab the barrel. Neo got it correctly, also Killer, so now you're going to see them trying to go for beautiful extendos. And we're going to see crawl spaces. Wow, Neo got it correctly. Then he was able to go roll through the snakes. I did not check on Killer's feed, but looks like from the time that they had in between, he got it as well. And now, entering the, well, one of the major reset points. Neo, I see what you did there. Neo, please. Okay, Coral Capers. Actually, it's not a hard level at all. However, and this is however, the problem with this level is that there is so many places where you can lose time that, as there, you saw that both players on and guard got hit by the Croctopus thing. So that is a major time loss that normally the World 1 can be beaten in around, I would say, 3 minutes and 50 seconds average. God players do it in 3 minutes and 45. I do it in 4 minutes, so But the major time loss is actually on Capers. And now, Barrow, Cannon, Canyon. We're gonna see a lot of barrows shooting, but here we have a cool thing that since Diddy is so fast and cut spaces, you see that you're gonna skip a lot of things. And also, we are gonna see Extendo that if that fails, essentially is going to be GG well played because you lose a bunch of time if you fail the Extendo. Because the worst thing that you could happen is get on the barrel and then you need to do magic in order to be able to finish the level casually. Yes, typically are 35 to 45 minutes average. So okay, Neo missing the Psycho on the Naughty, so that gives KillerHUD a bit time to cut there. As you saw there, 351 I would say for Neo and 353 for KillerHUD, so it's not that major time from both players. So that's the laugh. Okay, Neo missing the Extendo. I believe KillerHUD got it, so now he got the lead on Winky's Walkway. That is a short level, but it's really fun when you see that optimized. So okay, now KillerHUD had a little bit of trouble. Wow. So still Neo advantage. Not sure if maybe I mistook there. Anyway, Minecart Madness. We got the beautiful warp there. Oh, Minecart Carnage, a beautiful warp. Sorry, that makes sure that we do not play that level. So Bouncy Bonanza. What can I tell about this level? Essentially, is a really major reset point if we had to lose Diddy, because normally we do not grab the midpoint barrel, but even if you wanted to go for this one, it does really lose a lot of time because you need to get the tire and make sure it gets towards one of the crawl spaces in order to get them. So, but that's why we have a beautiful time loss if we manage to lose Diddy there. Neo nailing perfectly, as well as KillerHUD, and now they're gonna enter in stop and go. We do have another developer in Tandem Warp, and now on these rocks, if you roll them timely based, if you roll through them, you not get hit, but if you touch them while you're not on your rolling animation, you get hit and you lose Diddy. But both players doing correctly, and now Neo will enter milestone, where we're gonna see the first iteration of super jump. Essentially, if you get hit with one of the monkeys, and that monkey goes straight upwards, the next time, oh, and Neo missed it. The next time that Kong jumps over an enemy, and the first action is jumping on them, basically stores a super jump that sends up flying directly through that warp instead of going the normal way. So now KillerHUD with the lead, since Neo messed that up. So let's see now if we got the super jump correctly. Oh, Neo, that was too risky. Neo, what you're doing? Come on, Neo. Harley Fish, what Neo did, I'm not sure if he did it on purpose. He did a 50 live trick, so maybe he did it on without knowing on the save state he loaded, which okay, happens. So now KillerHUD entering Vulture Culture. It has a donkey only warp that's time based, which KillerHUD managed to nail it, and now he entered top 3 town that has the worst warp to get, because you need to jump over the vulture and make sure you land over a tire that's basically unseen on the screen that's on the top of it, and then you need to jump because there is a barrel there. Barrel there. Proper English, please. Okay, now KillerHUD on First Frenzy going for the second mandatory super jump that skips basically all the bees and vultures section. And now Neo finishing World 2 with 8 minutes and 14 seconds. He's basically 2 stages and a half behind now. Still is anyone's game due to the fact that this game is decided by frames, not by good quality playing. So as you saw, there is a donkey only warp that only appeared when donkey was in front, and now missing the cycle on the barrels. Now KillerHUD timing the super jump in order to land just before going for extendo. Now let's see which is the strat that KillerHUD goes on. Okay, he's going for extendo strats. Basically on Tempo Tempest, you can go either for nailing all the extendos, or you can just grab the bird and, well, use the bird to fill all the gaps. Okay, wow, KillerHUD with all the extendos, nicely done. And now Neo preparing the super jump on Frenzy. Okay, he got it. No, longest name I could make. Still not game. Basically, the game starts on World 4, so This is still anyone's game, but Killer has the advantage. So now we are gonna see map warp. Essentially on World 1, this is the only world that has corners while going in between levels. If you manage to hit one of the face buttons on in the one frame that on the corner, you can map to any, and KillerHUD got the first try map warp. Essentially, that corner, he nailed it, will send him directly to the end of O-Gang, making the end of it, and making sure we're gonna go with all stages. And Neo, what the heck he did, I was not watching. So, but going to all the extendos. And now Clam City, another Enguard level, again as all water levels. Optimal movement is really hard. Eduardo, cooperate please. And essentially you lose billion time, but you can save a lot of them. But you don't really realize that you lose time until you finish the word and says, where in the world I lost so many time? And then you remember, oh, freaking water stage. Dance game. So, okay. Wow, KillerHUD nailing the clip. And now he will enter the queen, so let's make sure he doesn't sleep on her. And now let's see Neo if he gets the map warp. First try map warp, easy every time. KillerHUD is ahead by 2.5 stages. KillerHUD managing to go through the queen without any problem. Let's see. One more hit. And normally they attempt to go for the right barrel because respawn takes a couple less frames. Okay, he's about 2 seconds off PB. So going a great run by KillerHUD so far. Now he is entering now the icy world, which of course has ice levels, weird slippery mechanics, but normally this is very practiced, not by me. So okay, KillerHUD a little bit of trouble on the barrel, still no problem at all. Okay, so barrel boost, basically if you grab a barrel and you jump on a downhill slope, basically you get a massive boost, but unfortunately KillerHUD was not able to land properly, where we could use that barrel in order to create a massive boost over the vultures. And now the developers hid a really cool barrel there that's unseen, basically shooting you directly to the end of the level. These developers making a difficult level easier. And Neo lost Diddy somehow. Wow, Neo, please. Okay, so Slip Slide, best song in the game. Unfortunately, we only see him once, and there a KillerHUD just clipped over an invisible platform to reach that warp that casually is donkey only. So okay, KillerHUD managing to not slip that much on the B, but now he needs to grab Diddy because the meme is true, if donkey you dead. Okay, so he just got Diddy there. Now he should be good. So okay, 4-1 espresso time. The only time we're gonna see him shine, unfortunately. Other people likes to super jump that level, not playing that level at all. So I don't remember, is Slip Slide right? Oh, and Neo missing the extendo based Neo. I believe the level is called Slip Slide right, is the second level on World 4. For me, that's the best, even topping Aquatic Ambience. Aquatic Ambience is on my top 3, but for that level only, I like that music for being a snowy stage. So KillerHUD now entering Croctopus Chase. Shoutouts to KBZ and Canis for the 10 times Croctopus Chase race. Basically, is the midpoint of the entire run. Basically, if the run was easy, essentially this is the time that you need to focus more, because what comes next is the hardest thing ever. And if by any chance you have any mistake, this is the level where you need to shake off those bad thoughts and think positive for what it comes, because there is lots of frames. Yeah, but in the meantime, let's get a good aquatic ambience while KillerHUD just clip hitting the walls. One day Croctopus Chase will only have espresso. If by any chance anyone saw the Tampa task of 101, there was a good showing on what espresso can do on this level and how broken this level is with espresso. But unfortunately, navigate with espresso is really hard, and you can soft lock, so though it's faster, it's not convenient on a race. So both players now on Croctopus Chase. Not sure where KillerHUD lost time, or basically the previous levels were shorter. Oh, and Neo hitting one of the squids there, so he needs to grab Diddy back. He could go with he could go only with Donkey, but still better safe than sorry, one would say. KillerHUD finishing Croctopus Chase. Easy section there, up and down, no problem. And now he will enter Torchlight Trouble. Casually, you would grab the poor Squawks, but unfortunately, if you grab the parrot that holds the flashlight, it will cause insane amount of lag. Therefore, we hate lag, so fortunately the mincers have visible sprites, so we use that to make sure we don't fall into oblivion. And it's a short stage, so KillerHUD nailing properly. And now let's see if he's an absolute madman, and we'll go for it. Yes, he's an absolute madman. So let's see if he gets it. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Okay, nice setup. And KillerHUD, the master of the frames on Road Bridge Rumble. Essentially, what KillerHUD just did is combining two tricks. The super jump that we saw earlier and the jump roll, that is, if you press Y on the same frame that you land on an enemy that you were supposed to hit by jumping, and gives the jump animation, basically creates that awesome speed that will basically save a lot of frames. So KillerHUD managing to kill the frames, and now unfortunately he got hit on Really Naughty, so he won't be able to go for Oil Drum Ailey Super Jump Roll, which I'm assuming he's most likely shaking his head by getting hit there. But still, it's a managed level. It's a manageable level with without the jump roll, super jump roll. Sorry. So let's see. Maybe he can opt on dying and just go for the super jump roll. No, most likely he won't. Not sure if he's madman enough. Okay, no. We're gonna see cool platforming on Oil Drum Ailey, unfortunately. While Neo is finishing Torchlight Trouble, the Lex Crusher, and he's done. Will he go for frames? That's my question. No Dark Wolf, but I will go and polish the knob that I have on my bed, if that's enough. So, okay, KillerHUD just finishing, going for the hardest section of Oil Drum Alley. Fortunately, with Diddy is easy peasy, because the hitbox is lower, is smaller, sorry. Forgot to proper English. And Neo, not like this. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. No problem. Neo, come on, you can do this. Tic-tac track on Killer's HUD. You didn't see anything? Sorry about the plates. The last developer intended warp. And now elevator antics. The last time we are gonna see the bonus warp. Will KillerHUD going for the tricky row, and he got it. So, and now he's entering the boss. Actually, that was not Neo, that was me that I almost threw my plate over my desk. I do apologize for that. Okay, KillerHUD manipulating the camera, make sure the platforms spawns. And there you go. And Killer and Neo, please, Neo, Turny. Neo got that freaking spot, sweet spot. And KillerHUD, not like this. You got it, bro. And KillerHUD just failing the elevator skip. So now he needs to navigate with Donkey, because the freaking DK barrel is now really, really far. He got it. Okay. We need to do a franker facey of not like Donkey. We'll work on that idea, Fizo. I will let you know. There should be a sprite with that. Okay, KillerHUD now opting for being safe, waiting for the elevators. And he's done. Now, if exactly Puaxu, if Donkey, you dead. Okay, so last water level, Poison Pond. So say goodbye to Eduardo the fish, because you're gonna see him for the last time. So Eduardo Thump. Neo on ODA, on the other hand. But Poison Pond is one of the harder stages due to the fact that there is so many mincers that you need to clip. So KillerHUD just got hit by one. Not big of a deal, but... And he got the clip. Nice. Now let's see if he skips the mincers. Yes, he go for the mincer skip there. Okay, a little bit of buffer in my end. Okay. KillerHUD losing in guard there. Fortunately, we can basically hug the higher wall and just finish the level. Okay, KillerHUD, do not... Make sure you do this correctly, please. So basically he went with Donkey while walking, so that creates, as soon as he gets hit, Donkey goes with the getting hit animation, and KillerHUD with the jump rope. GG, well played. Basically, that creates an infinite arrow glitch that basically makes you roll on the air infinitely until you get hit by... until a platform appears. But now he's able to do the jump roll, and now basically on that state you're invincible to everything except the bees. So basically he needs to jump out of it and make sure he reaches the minecart and don't get hit on this like me yesterday, that unfortunately I got hit on the last section of the bees. So yeah, bees is fine, but KillerHUD just getting correctly. While Neo is on antics, I not see if he had any trouble because I had to reload my stream. Apparently not, so. And now, Blackout Basement, or for our friends, Bob. There is a timer base where the lights go on and off, and you see nothing, only your sprite, but you cannot see enemies or any platform. So basically, this level, when practiced, is so well timed based on the jumps and rolls that any slight different movement you do basically means that you do not know where to go. But KillerHUD, oh, not like Claptrap. Wrecked by Claptrap. Come on, KillerHUD. Oh, not like that. Come on. Come on. There was not enough speed for KillerHUD on that row, unfortunately. He realized the error and Neo had to go for the backup fish. Wow. And now, no, don't forgo the fish, Neo. Okay, he got it. So now, okay, now KillerHUD on the end of Bob. He needs to avoid the last Claptrap, and he avoided it. So, and now Neo finishing. We will attempt to finish. Okay, he finished poison. So, Dumb Drum. He essentially shoots your enemies. We can make this a little bit faster by jumping as faster as possible on the enemies. Inbay, no. Usually that would depend on if the players have the chat open, but usually they do not watch the other streams. And oh, Neo almost clipped through the rope. He forgoes going for the jump rope, which is advisable. He only loses 4 seconds. Saves 4, lose a billion. So, now KillerHUD finishing Ward 5, entering Ward 6. He can still PB. He needs to get the frames. And here he has 2 opportunities to be able to do it. So, tank a turbo. Essentially, you do have 2 opportunities with 2 specific enemies where he can nail a jump roll and save billion. Otherwise, he will be stuck on doing this level casually. So let's see if he managed to get it. So I had a little bit buffering. I might be behind on the stream. If that's the case, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, will KillerHUD go for Kremtut? No, apparently he's not going for Kremtut. Now let's see. I do recommend going for Birdtut. So, okay, looks nice setup. No, okay, too early. I would say he went for that too early. Okay, so enjoy that music. Oh, Constellation. He got the Constellation jump roll. Wow. So, okay. Constellation jump roll for KillerHUD. And now, Neo, please, don't die on Bob. Not like that. Neo Tom. Blackout Bingos. That's a good name. I will save that for later. Okay, so KillerHUD going on the last section of that. So basically he will grab the fuel. Make sure don't die on the naughty section. Okay, no problems on the naughty section. And now he will be enter Manic Mincers. where he will forgo Rambi, so we're not going to see Rambi on this run at all. And wow, I lied. We're gonna see Rambi. Will KillerHUD know what to do there? Because he's used to the super jump strats. And no, he does not know what to do. And of course, since he's not used to the Rambi strats on the Manic Mincers, he will grab the DK barrel in order to basically do this level as he prefers to. Okay, super jump guy, super jump time. I believe KillerHUD can still PB, I'm not sure actually. But for that he needs to get the 2 frames that are left, so it's a higher task, but I believe he can do it. Neo, on the other hand, most likely won't be able to sub Neo, which is a shame. Of course, I would like his sub Neo, so he can shut my mouth. Okay, KillerHUD killing the super jump there because he wants to go for the extendos with the naughty section there. Which is a nice idea, I don't blame him. Neo not getting the frame. And now let's see KillerHUD. Okay, he got the super jump set up. Okay, did not get the frame. We're gonna see cool extendo level. So, still. This is a hard level. It's not, well, about Misty Mine. It's a hard level, but once optimized, it's actually really funny, really fun level. Because you do have a lot of rolling and jumping. And sometimes, Diddy goes fast. And if I recall correctly, there is a jump roll you can do if you manage to fail the super jump roll, but it actually does not save that much, so you just go for like the one on Tinka Trouble. It's the consolation frame. Okay, now KillerHUD will be entering the army section. Let's take a look. Okay, okay. Making sure he doesn't get wrecked by the snakes. And now he will be entering Loopy Lights. Really cool platforming level. What Neo was intending to do? Maybe he forgot to kill himself. Yes, Neo also is a dirty player like me, and like KillerHUD, and goes for the super jump strats. That's a weird setup for super jump, may I say. Because you sacrifice the Kong, so maybe he will not go for the super jump roll on Misty Mines. I mean, it doesn't lose that much just for trying. So KillerHUD now is on the end of Loopy, making sure he doesn't get wrecked by Mankey. Okay, got it. And of course, he won't get wrecked by Claptrap. And now the turning point for KillerHUD. I believe that if he gets the frame on this level, he can PB. But let's not jinx him. Okay, Neo not going for any frame. Shaking my SMH. Donkey jump rope. Okay, I'm gonna shut my hell off for the next 2.5 minutes. Nah, I'm lying. KillerHUD known for going for the freaking jump roll with Donkey, but he just mistimed the B section there and got wrecked. Not like that. Wow, KillerHUD, my boy. I'm definitely sure. Okay, he just crushed his PB dreams, but I'm sure he will go for it again. Like, he's totally going for it. Oh, too late. Too late on that. If he got that frame twice, I'm not sure what would I do actually. But what a guy, getting the donkey jump rope. But unfortunately, no PB for KillerHUD. But will we see Golden Barrel? Did he attempt to go for jump rope there? Not sure, but he died. Okay, and my boy Neo going for Colors strats with the jumper, super jump. Super jump strats. Let's go. Okay, now KillerHUD nailing the back boost. Now, will we see Golden Barrel? Well, while Neo is opting not to play the level. No Golden Barrel, invalid run. So, no Golden Barrel, guys. I'm sorry. So now, KillerHUD entering Necky's Revenge as really naughty. Is a bit longer than Necky. So, exactly, reset KillerHUD. Come on. Okay, so Neo finishing Loopy Lights without getting wrecked by Claptrap. So now finishing Necky will enter now the best song in the entire game. I lied, it's not the World 4-1, is this one. Shoutouts to PRS. The only thing I will say. Neo, what you're doing there? Why you got that back boost? And not like that, KillerHUD. You're not supposed to lose Didi there. Okay, and I need to put this. So now, KillerHUD on the freaking canyon section is easy to avoid, but if you really mess that up and only having one Kong is really difficult. So, and unfortunately our boy Neo did not get any frame, so frameless run. And not like KillerHUD. Come on, Killer. And I'm even doubting that Neo can sub me now, which is a shame. He will not be able to sub Neo, the old sub Neo. Not like that, Neo. Come on. Okay, KillerHUD missing the donkey. I was not paying attention. Wow. Come on this rate, neither player will sub me, and I want to sleep. Okay, going on the last section. Okay, not still on the canyon section. Okay, Neo, no Golden Barrel for Neo. Other player that will be disqualified. So, most likely not. Most likely he would have around 5 lives, or this would be his last one. I'm gonna ask him because maybe he just loaded, since he's using emulator, he most likely loaded a save state that had the lives on, but I need to ask him. I'm not sure. And now KillerHUD on the credits. GG. The commander King K. Rool did an awesome game, but that's a really small team. Oh wait, is he alive? Oh, crash. So K-Roo is alive. So wow. Don't die, KillerHUD. And now both on freaking K-Roo. Nice. KillerHUD. Oh, GG KillerHUD. GG, well played. Epic indeed. So Neo going solo donkey now. If Neo does not sub me, he's going to get wrecked by interview. Needless to say. Paros jump bro with donkey. Nice comment there. So, okay, we are trying to contact KillerHUD to see if he would like to join in. While Neo going into credits again. GG. Great coder, a claptrap that does not have any hands. Okay, so... Okay, KillerHUD would prefer just to write. So let's take a look. Let me just try to make sure I have all my windows open. So, and Neo is about to finish. So let's wait for him to finish. GG Neo, subcolors. Yoo-hoo, let's go. Okay, so while we wait for that, jump in anytime. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to contact with KillerHUD to see which are his thoughts. And he said, of course, I asked him about the super jump bro on Row Beach Rumble. And he said, of course, it saves like 10 seconds. Come on, Colors, don't be that. Don't be like that. So let's see. Wow. Sub Neo. Neo. Sub dude, you subbed me. GG.
Yeah, he's still a pretty bad one.
Well, oh yeah, kinda bad, yeah. But you still subbed me, so
With the strats that I use, it should have been a lot better.
yeah. Was weird that you forgot to mincers. You forgot to you forgot what to jump. You forgot how to super jump.
Yeah, I do that a lot actually. I just start doing the level and I forget that I'm actually meant to super jump.
Okay, so let me see what KillerHUD is telling me. Oh, he said that because I asked him about the jump row on Paros because he went for donkey jump row and he got it, but he got wrecked by the bees. And he said,
okay.
and he said that he could have avoided it, but he's so precise that he messed that up. And let me just remember. And you got the I need to ask you. Did you load a save state that has the 50 lives uh, cheat on?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Was intentional or it was just
Yeah, I just always use that.
Oh, I
Um,
see.
I mean, like I used to use it because I'd game over a lot,
Mhm.
but now I don't game over. I just still use it.
Just because you're used to. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, my save state just has it already input, so I just stick with it.
I see, I see. And what happened on Millstone? Because I saw that you failed all like 3 times the setup.
Yeah,
Was
yeah, I don't
really
know.
weird.
Like I haven't failed that for a long time, so I don't know what happened there.
Wow. And then all the and to be fair, I haven't seen a donkey race where so many deaths for both players on Blackout Basement. KillerHUD is
Yeah,
telling me that he died because he rode when he was not supposed to.
yeah, it's a pretty precise level.
Yeah.
Um,
You can
if
always
you
super jump.
roll, oh, you could. I just learnt the level originally, so I've just always done it.
Nah, don't super jump
Yeah.
that level. He's super mean and loses
Uh,
billion.
Yeah, I mean, I went for the first probe skip, and I shouldn't have done that. But that's why I always grab halfway.
Yeah, no, actually, KillerHUD grabbed her halfway, and one of his stats was actually after halfway on the clump that has the first rope.
Mhm.
He not sure if he rode too early. Actually, was too early. His road died just before the edge, so he fell. He fell to
Yeah,
oblivion
yeah.
there.
Yeah, you've got to roll pretty late with that one.
And then he just after that he just grabbed the rope and went from there.
Mm. Yeah, understandable.
So okay, I'm most you already told that, but you're pretty much mad with your run.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
So
it just should have been so much better.
sure, for sure. So I'm assuming you're gonna get your things ready up in order to for Thursday, but I'm assuming it would be Friday for you, right? The next
Yeah,
race.
Friday afternoon.
Friday afternoon for our boy Neo against FS Lynx. And
Honestly, I don't expect to win that one. But I mean, anything
I
can
mean,
happen.
anything could happen. You can get all the frames, and FS Lynx don't get any, and will be a
Yeah,
really interesting one. And for let me just go because someone asked before if there is any race tonight after this one. Unfortunately, no. We do gonna have this exact same time a race tomorrow, KBZ versus Lidic, and then Thursday for Murica. We are gonna see a guy that super jumps against a guy that plays the game. So that should be entertaining. And later on, we're gonna have, as I said, our boy Neo playing against FS Lynx. So Neo, how you feel now that it's not anymore almost Neo?
yeah, it's pretty good. I would have preferred to do better, but just being in tourney it's a good thing.
Awesome. Okay, fortunately for us, we don't have anything that cut our stream, but most likely we should be wrapping up, making sure everyone follows the Banjo-Kazooie run that's happening on Speed Gaming 2. But so, any last thoughts that you would like to give us, Neo?
Shit game quit forever.
Exactly. .com. Yeah,
.com.
exactly. That better said. So, okay. So I believe we'll be signing off. Most likely, we'll be hosting Speed Gaming 2 in order to you to check out the Banjo Kazooie. For more Donkey, tomorrow here will be the place. And of course, we're gonna have. Let me just pull up the schedule here. Tomorrow, we're gonna have Zero Mission, Pokemon Red, and Zelda, and of course, Donkey. So please stay tuned for that. Neo, GG for the race. I'm sorry it was not the way you expected, but still glad to see you running. And glad to see your stream as well. And we'll be watching you Thursday/Friday.
Alright, cool.
See ya, and everyone in chat. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
the commentary.
You're welcome. I literally got 5 minutes before start, so
Oh, damn. It's pretty bad.
yeah. So still, and even though I was supposed to be sleeping right now, since I just got home, it was like I was not going to sleep like immediately. So why not commentary for fun? So
Good stuff.
it's good stuff. And okay, guys, thank you thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned on Speed Gaming, and we hear you later.